Hulahans, happy Monday, President's Day, they're telling me.
Woo!
What that means is some people are off work today and
There you
no
go.
closings in the state of Hawaii.
No closing. Banks are shut down. No mail. Well, maybe Amazon mail. Boy, isn't that funny how the post office is like working all the time now? It's
Yeah.
kind of crazy when I think about it. They still suck, Danny. I've lost so much of my stuff, dude. Seriously, like ordering around Christmas time was awful. I mean, and just so you know it, guys, living on Maui is super inconvenient. You know what your Amazon Prime gets you here? It gets you free shipping. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. My
Bro,
friends on the
it's
mainland,
quicker coming to Asia. I got
bro.
4 days on my last order.
My friends on the mainland are like, bro, if the drone's not dropping that shit off in 2 hours, my kids are pissed. I'm like, what? Anyway, Maui
Slow
problems.
it down, right, Johnny?
Maui problems. Buddy, I got busy last week, man. All of a sudden, a lot of interest in vacation stuff again.
It's
So
picking up.
it
But we're
is,
seeing
man.
we're seeing some deals out there as well, right? I mean, it's prices are coming down on some of these properties to the point where it almost is too attractive not to even consider it.
And that's how pricing works, Danny. The simple law of supply and demand says that when supply is high and demand is low, I got to titillate you with the pricing. And you leave markets to themselves and it works. Dude, are you seeing like all of the real estate hit the market in the Arlington, Virginia, Washington, DC area?
No,
It,
I haven't been
bro,
following that.
it is insane, bro. I mean, I've seen some screenshots from Zillow where that market is going to be affected. And I'm gonna
Hmm.
tell you what, you sit on your hands for about 6, 8 months and let the real sellers raise their hands, you could pick up a deal. And that is always going to be a great place to invest, in my opinion.
It's always a
Because the
lot of
pendulum
interest.
swings. The pendulum swings. I guarantee you that after they trim this government, in a matter of time, this government will grow again. Just needs another administration in there. So, anyway, just my
Long term.
thoughts there. Yep. Washington, D.C. does make for a good investment
It's a
at the right
beautiful area.
price.
You've ever been out there?
I absolutely have. I was a kid, but
Yeah.
we did the vacation where my parents bought a van, retrofitted it. We drove from Portland, Oregon to New York City and back and lived. We lived, Danny. I don't know how,
It's a
but we
lot of
did.
driving.
Bro, we were making Simon out of streams and rivers, Smithsonian, Gettysburg. Dude, it
Full
was
on.
classic. So when we hit DC, um, they do some funky things with the traffic there, where they'll shut down certain streets at like 4 o'clock. My dad kept going to Virginia. He was getting so pissed. It was good times, man. It was fun. But
Oh, right
yeah,
on. Well,
yep.
thankfully the roads are not that complicated in Maui, and it's one way in either direction. And sometimes they shut it down, and sometimes you get to watch whales. So
My bone to pick on Maui is that the left-hand lane, which is supposedly the passing lane, is actually the slow lane. And that's because so many people don't know when their left-hand turn is going to come up, so they just tend to favor it. So I'm the asshole in the right lane flying by you. That's me passing.
that's why we don't have our brand on the side of your truck. 'Cause
No, no, don't want to attract attention to me while I'm driving. It's so true. Well, let's
Let's
jump
jump
into
in.
the market. Slow news day today, gang. We don't have any solds because all title companies are shut down. So it's going to be
Telling
a
the beat.
quickie. Here it is, gang. The red numbers once again with the green arrow means that prices are going down. And I guess the green arrow is supposed to be go buy it. Go buy it. The price is less.
Green for good.
That's it. So Church Street, this one, man, I mean, it looks like a cute house from the outside. It's definitely been redone. But the seller just wants to recoup what he put into it, right? I mean, it's got really, really good plantation home vibes. Built in 1948, 1165, 3 bedroom, 2 bath. Tells me they probably added a bathroom in here. But what was 990, now down to 945, 217 days on the market. Gonna check the history here real quick because I swear. No. So there's a scoop, man. These guys picked it up in 2016 for 425. Definitely threw some love into it.
They went up in price and then down in price.
Yeah, they keep playing the Maui game, right? So start out at 990, drift, bump it up to a milli, but now at 945. So yeah, man, cute house, but Church Street, tough to find parking, but man, I'm digging what they're doing in Wailuku. It is definitely turning into a walkable town center, if you would. More and more cool restaurants on Market Street and Main Street. 808 on Main actually changed their name, Danny. It's 808 on something else, but relatively the same. My sister told me that they sold it, so there's some new owners. Iliaia Kealani, dude, these are starting to come down too, man. These touched what,
man.
high eights, maybe the nines at some point.
Yeah, it was close to 9.
819. Yeah, 819 now down to 763, 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1284 for maintenance fees, man. When you quintuple the premiums, it definitely has an effect on AOAO fees. So seeing that right there, beautiful views of the harbor and the North Shore. Looks like it's rehabbed in 2022. So this is turning into a beautiful option. Oh, corner action right there too.
Oh,
A little bit of a
quiet.
buffer. You got Pu'ukukui, the elementary school right here, Anohea up here, and then the custom home areas. And then furthest up the block there, you have Wailuku Heights. So, man, I'm a fan of Iliahi, but my village is on the west side. So I showed this guy here. Definitely a motivated seller. It is direct ocean front. So Valley Isle
Cruise ship vibes,
Resort.
man.
But dude, this guy needs everything. So what are the 3 things that must happen for you to have a successful vacation rental, Danny?
3 things that must happen.
Or must have. What are the must haves for a successful vacation rental?
It has got to be nicely updated.
So one is the updates. Definitely needs to be updated. I'm going to show you what this guy looks like. So
Ooh, that carpet.
that would be forest green. I don't know if they make that
What's up
carpet
with the
anymore.
hat?
Danny.
The hat and the pictures.
Got to throw some old Hawaii on it because it's definitely old Hawaii there, Danny. Now they
The
upgraded
original hat.
appliance at some point in their life because this one
Yep.
doesn't have the coils.
Yep.
But so to your point, Danny, nicely updated.
Yep.
And also, what does this one have in its favor? Well,
The
it's
view.
got that view right there. I mean, it's a direct ocean view. Now, the view is of the sandbags that they're
Just
now
don't look
having to go
down.
back. That's it. So unfortunately, that is part of the view, but it is a gorgeous direct ocean view. The updates, and then also this one lacks air conditioning. In the past, Valley Isle included all of the utilities in their AOAO fees, and that also included electricity. So they were not allowing air conditioning in there. Now that's changed. You no longer get the AOA or the electricity being paid in the $2,904 per month maintenance fees, but now separately metered. You can put air conditioning in them. Those are the 3 components. Must have a gorgeous view, must be updated to current standards, and must have air conditioning. That is my 3 standards for a successful vacation rental condominium.
And I'm going to say number 4.
Let's hear Danny's.
Good pictures.
The marketing is going to be essential.
The marketing is essential. You put some good pictures.
It really, really is.
You will get interest because the majority of people have pretty poor pictures on Airbnb or wherever. And let's face it, people like pretty.
So, it's funny, Danny, because the whole reason why somebody would want to take on a brand new job and vacation rent their own condo, because it will be a job, right? Dan and Donna, when we sold their condo, Dan told me, John, I am now going to retire from my job of vacation rental property management because I have been on 24/7, 365 ever since I've owned this here.
Wow.
So advantage, I keep 25%. Disadvantage, I better be a great marketer.
Lose my life.
I better be great at knowing when do I drop my price so I can get my unit filled. I'm going to have to become some sort of an accountant because Hawaii is going to require me to do certain taxes at certain times during the years with funny three letters like GET and TAT. So I'm going to tell you, at least for the first year, educate yourself by getting vacation rental property management professionally done. Pay the 25%. And then ask a lot of questions from the person that you're paying the 25%. See what they're doing effectively and then copy it. That is my little tale.
I know.
Menehune Shores. Menehune Shores. We like Menehune Shores. This one's up in kind of north central Kihei. Has the rooftop deck. Has the Monsoon Indian restaurant, famous for Kihei. $1,305,000. 2 bedroom, 2 bath. They're a little small at 885 square feet. Maintenance fee not horrible at $1,350. So that's the scoop there on Menehune Shores. Has a sister property similar with the rooftop deck in South Kihei, and that's called the Royal Mauian. Kahului Ikena. This is getting attractive here, Danny. What was 610 has now been brought down to 525. That's a 2 bedroom, 2 bath residential condominium directly next to our mall, Queen Ka'ahumanu Center. You've got at the mall the food land that has Oki's Seafood Corner in it, which has some of the best fish selections you're going to find on Maui. That is a huge reason to pay the $1,571 for maintenance fees for this 2 bedroom, 2 bath residential unit. Looks like it's had some updates. There's your ductless AC. This would make a great investment, in my opinion, Danny. I'm going to say you probably pull down out of here 3,500, maybe $4,000. But damn, dude, 1,571 of that's going to go to the fees. So cash purchase. It's got to be a cash purchase. Maui County's driving behavior by giving you a great break on the taxes, as long as you fill out the long-term rental classification paperwork and include a 1-year lease. They will reduce your assessed value by $300,000, and you will pay much less taxes than if this was a second home or a vacation rental. Reach out if you're curious about what I just said and it did not make sense. Grand Champions, the zoned apartment in Wailea, does not make sense to go residential. We shall see what happens with the Mayor Bisson Minatoya conundrum. 350 days on the market. Start out at $1,645,000, Danny, down to $1,350,000. So they're doing what they can. They're reducing the prices on these things. At some point, the price is going to make sense to somebody that says, you know what, even if I lose the vacation rentability, it's going to make a nice second home for me. And they'll pull the trigger. Haiku action. There it is, Danny. 2 acres. Look at all the storage and fun stuff you could have below there. This is in the Peahi neighborhood. 2,456 square feet. Does have an ohana, 2 bedroom, 1 bath, 816 square feet. They started this guy out at 4.2 and now down to 3.4.
800,000 in 11 days, Johnny.
Man,
800,000. Whoa.
So newly remodeled, maybe picked up as a split. Looks like there's all kinds of cool stuff in there, and the listing agents are the owners. Sometimes agents make the worst patients, Danny. Woo! Look at this guy here. I mean, that's a beautiful home. I know exactly where this community is. It's just as you come into, it's above Pukalani, as you're coming into where Kamehameha Schools is, where the Longs is, where Marlowe's is. It's all alongside the highway there. Beautiful community, very high end. 2,808 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2.5 baths on basically half an acre. They're looking at 2.995. That feels aspirational to me, Danny, but this is a newer neighborhood, so maybe not a lot of comps in there. We shall see. Basically a new build in Maui at 20 square feet. Wailea Ekolu. So again, Ekahi is 1, Elua is 2, Ekolu is 3, but the only one that's zoned hotel for vacation rentability is Wailea Elua. So number 2, Wailea Ekolu, gorgeous view, 1,788,500. Kind of a value for Wailea Ekolu with that view there, in my opinion, Danny.
It's a nice view.
2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,071 square feet. 1,248 for maintenance fees, so not horrible. Right above the pool, nicely updated at 1,788,000, dude. That's a gorgeous second home, even, Danny. I mean, kind of priced towards where like Kapalua golf villas were headed. I kind of look at these as counterparts, even though one's Wailea and the other's Kapalua. Still going to hold value, even if they lose the vacation rentability. The only thing that changes is that once they become strictly second homes, they'll take a long time to sell. So the vacation rentability definitely opens up the buyer pool. So that's my scoop there. Resale, Anuhea at Kealani. Probably bought it in 2022, sat on it for the 1 year, looking at 1,358,000. Let's see what they picked it up for. What did I just do there?
I have no idea.
Danny, how I do this stuff, dude, is just beyond me.
Click back in.
Okay, buddy. Excuse me, gang. Old man on the computer. All right. So we were there at the Grand Champions. We got past that one there. We're at Wailea Ekolu. So here we go. Anuhea. Curious as to what this guy picked it up for. There. Oh, try to sell it in 2024. So I'm going to say that's what the strategy is. Look at that, gang. Here's why you buy new construction in Maui. 849,250. Now looking to get 1,358,000. And all you had to do was plunk down a deposit. And they built the house for you. I mean, a nice $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 return in a couple of years, guys. Time value of Maui. At that price, I think it brings that kind of money, dude. Kihei Ali'ikai, vacation rentable because it is hotel zone.
Yes, sir.
I got one right, Danny. That's why $899.
You're on a roll. We've had it enough time. It's stuck in your brain now.
Brad, this one's nice action though. So a lot of these coming at $799. These guys are more because they just finished this gorgeous rehab. Scotia and Ocean View right there, gang. $899. A lot of outsourced pictures. Can we see? Okay, so there we go. I'm just curious if this is a 1-bedroom with a loft, Danny. So
there was a staircase.
Right. So that's a 1-bedroom. There it is. So here it is, gang. In Maui, they don't let you count the loft as living square footage. And technically, you're not supposed to put anything up there but stuff. But we're humans. And we're like, man, I could fit a bedroom in there. So bingo, bango, pickle, mango. Got storage and a bedroom. Yep. Now, you're not going to be able to have sex when the kids are downstairs if you're up here because it's open.
That's why the kids go upstairs.
Because remember, guys, wives with children go on vacation for family time and men go on vacation for romance. 1,550,000 at the Honua Kai. That seems to be priced right for a studio at the Honua Kai. Probably one of the most popular vacation rental condos on the west side. It sold out in minutes when it was originally sold in 2005, then construction in 2008. If you've eaten at Duke's, you know where the Honua Kai is. Ho'onanea in Lahaina. That's a great value right there, guys. 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath for $899. Advantage to Ho'onanea, you do get a garage. That is one of the biggest um, kind of things to overcome for people that are considering living in a condo is, John, where am I going to put my surfboards? Where I need a garage, John. And here's the answer to that. So 899 in the burn zone. So there is going to be some construction around here because one or two of the buildings did get burnt. You are directly across the street from Foodland Farms and all of the stuff that's at Lahaina Gateway Center, Ross's, DMV. 756 for maintenance fees. This is a good option. Just so you know, Ho'ananea, if you buy the ground floor unit, does come with a yard and the garage. So anyway, that's a scoop there, gang. Kaanapali Shores, kind of the grand dam of Honokawai for vacation rental condos. It is manned by the Aston Resort Property Management Company. It has everything in there. The amenities are insane. I mean, spa, fishing supply, workout facility, a 975 for a 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 1893 for the fees. Very, very popular vacation community there. Cancel this guy up there at Ilima at Kealani. So don't know why you listed it and canceled it, but I'm sure it's going to pop up somewhere else, maybe a little mistakey. Contingent with release, Danny. Explain that to me. What does this status mean?
I'm not really sure how or why this is
Ah,
different than escrow
you know, my
canceling,
yeah,
but
my understanding is that there is a contingency, like maybe they have something that they need to sell in order to buy it, and the release tends to give them like, hey, dude, I need you to do it now, or you have to tell me you can't do it, and if you can't do it, I'm going to cancel on you and go back on the market. I think
could
that's
be.
what it means. Yep.
You don't see it often.
Anyway, no, for sure not. But 28 days, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,575 at Paradise Ridge Estates. It's gated. It's in South Kihei, Cam 3 Beach. It's new construction in 2023. They're at the tail end of their construction and sales, so that's why we're seeing some deals. Willie Pa Loop, this one expired. This was an industrial, commercial, residential opportunity. Don't know why they have it in residential. Commercial office and bath on first level, 4 bedrooms, 1.5 baths on upper 2 levels with ocean view. Dude,
That's a
so four
massive.
bedroom, 3.5 baths, 1611 square feet with some industrial, commercial office and bath. Dude, that's action.
I mean, why not just buy that
975.
as your house, I guess? 4 bedrooms, 3 baths for
Bro, and
975 and
look at
rent
the
out the
peel.
commercial space?
Look at the peel on this guy, 1,444 down to 975.
I mean, no
Bruh.
yard or anything, but I guess you can crash.
I mean, live work opportunity, man. So single family, this guy sold in 6 days, Noholio Road. That's a lot of money for Molokai. 939, 1632 square feet in the Papahaku Ranch lands, 5.1 acres. That's why it's out at Papahaku. Yeah, it is dry out there, bro, on the west side, I must say.
It looks
Pending
like
continue to show. Dude, people are snapping up deals. I knew this was a
four
deal. We
days.
talked about this being a deal. At
Yeah.
$500 a foot on 4.42 acres with ancillary buildings, this guy couldn't get his wallet out fast enough. Boom. That's how you move product. Wow. 7 days for Wavecrest Molokai. This is on the east end, very close to some agriculture and some fish ponds out there. Trophy unit in the A building, 184,000, 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Boom. Went into escrow on the 16th. That was yesterday. Kihei Village is moving, Danny. As long as you price them right. It's an upstairs unit, so no yard, but you still get a beautiful lanai. 529, 24 days later. That guy's an escrow, Danny. Sugar Beach, right here, guys. Sugar Beach Bake Shop, right about over here.
Leave it to Johnny to
Hulahan.
reference the food nearby.
And what'd you say? You get shave ice over there too, huh?
Yeah, Ulalani's over there too.
So here we go.
Sugar
Pupalani
Rush.
Towers. This is where I'd live if I was into just nothing but local food. Go downstairs, Tokyo Te, Bamboo Grill, some mean breaded teriyaki, Tokyo Te, give you the meanest bento with sashimi.
Dude, those bento
425.
is pretty good.
Bro, they are delicious, man. 2 bedroom, 1.5 bath, 425. Yes, it does have that pool right there. You're in Central Maui. Fees have jumped 719.92 guaranteed. That's because of insurance, but updated in 2019. This one went into escrow and then I think it fell out and it's going right back because it is a great offering. Views of Hiau Valley, views of the harbor. That one's action right there, gang. Oh, brah. How come this one went into escrow and mine never, Danny? That's it. I'm gonna text this. I'm gonna send it to my guy right now.
That move. Gonna have to
Yup.
dig on that one. See how they
W-
did it.
We need to be at 799 in my opinion. All right, Bubba. Kahiko Street, pending, Sprecklesville, Paia area. Dude, I'm amazed at how much real estate costs on the North Shore around Paia, bro. Just like the little neighborhoods around there. 2,068 square feet, built in 72. 1,599. Had to back it down from 1,750,000. But boom, in
There it is.
escrow, cuz look at the views. Cherry. That's all I
Nice little
got for
spot.
today, Danny. That's all I got, cuz.
That's it for any of you new
You.
Hulahans. Appreciate you checking us out, subscribing. If you have questions, comments, anything you want us to cover, you drop it in the comments below. We will talk about it next episode, or we'll hit you back. Feel free to reach out anytime. Johnny's offer for coffee or a smoothie if you're on island or coming to the island. It's always there. So until next time.
Aloha. All right, Danny.